All right, let's jump right into today's explainer and explore how ZTE's AI for All strategy is frankly completely rewriting the rules on how we interact with our devices. Look, we aren't just talking about getting a slightly faster processor or, another camera lens on the back of your phone anymore. We are fundamentally redefining the entire relationship between humans and machines. Drawing from some major, game-changing reveals at MWC Barcelona 2026 in the World Artificial Intelligence Conference in Shanghai, we're going to unpack exactly how ZTE and its brand Nubia are pushing us into this wild new era where our devices transform from just passive tools into active, intelligent partners.
So think about how you use your phone right now. Are we done tapping apps? Seriously, think about it. How much of your day is spent mechanically opening one app to check your schedule, backing out, switching to another to find a location, and then opening a third just to book a ticket? We've all just kind of accepted this fragmented manual labor as the normal way to use a smartphone. But what if the era of you actively operating your phone is actually coming to an end? What if your device could just handle the logistics for you?
It's a massive paradigm shift. In the traditional smartphone era, you were basically the overworked project manager of your own digital life, micromanaging every single app. But in this new AI-native era, which Nubia is really pioneering, the AI autonomously interprets your intent. It doesn't just answer a random question, it takes over entire workflows. It's literally the difference between asking someone for directions and having a personal chauffeur who already knows where you need to go, books the car, and navigates all the traffic for you.
Section 1. Phones on Autopilot.
To see what this actually looks like in the real world, we can look at AI-native devices like the Nubia M153, which was developed in a really deep collaboration with ByteDance's Doubao AI assistant and the Sale Award-winning Navi X Ultra. Now, the absolutely crucial point here is that these aren't just glorified voice assistants. They utilize an OS-level AI agent architecture. That means it combines natural language understanding, visual recognition, and task planning natively, right inside the operating system. So instead of just setting a timer for you, this architecture lets the phone perceive its environment, figure out exactly what your grand goal is, and then decompose or break down that goal into small executable steps across a bunch of different apps, all with barely a tap from you.
Let's make this real with a practical example. Say you ask it to book a restaurant. Instead of giving you the usual headache of cross-referencing maps and booking platforms yourself, it handles this entire four-step workflow completely on autopilot. First, you give a single voice command. Second, the OS-level agent autonomously navigates through whatever apps it needs to conduct a cross-platform search. Third, it compares the prices and actually makes the booking. And finally, it maps the route for you. It gathers all the travel info, organizes your documents, sets the reminders, the whole shebang, without you ever manually switching between your browser, your booking app, and your maps.
And the efficiency gains here, they are absolutely staggering. When they put this to the test at the World Artificial Intelligence Conference, the Nubia Navi X Ultra completed complex, multi-step office tasks an incredible 67% faster than conventional AI smartphones. I mean, 67%. That is a massive chunk of your day given right back to you. By stripping away all the friction of app switching and manual data entry, the device becomes a true productivity engine that's proactively working on your behalf.
But here's the kicker, and honestly it's even more impressive. This autopilot experience resulted in a 42% reduction in errors, so this is a highly measurable leap in daily productivity. Because the AI is natively integrated in handling the task breakdown itself, it just doesn't make those annoying copy-paste mistakes or scheduling oversights that we humans are so prone to when we're rushing around between apps. It's way faster for sure, but it is also significantly more reliable.
Section 2. AI as emotional companions.
Now, ZTE's strategy isn't purely about cranking out work and productivity. It's also deeply focused on emotional connection. Moving way past stiff, mechanical dialogue, we have Imuchi. This thing is designed with a cloud-soft texture and a lifelike rhythm. It actually yawns when it's sleepy, it feels hunger, and it affectionately nuzzles you when you pat its head. It's an AI pet built specifically for emotional comfort. Using tactile sensors and multimodal haptic feedback, it genuinely reacts to your touch. Like, if you toss it in the air playfully, it senses the weightlessness, and instead of robotic speech, it communicates with these distinctive, milky coos. It lives in its own little world, but is perfectly attuned to providing stress relief for busy professionals or families wanting a shared interactive bond.
And there isn't just one. You can interact with 5 distinct family members through a dedicated app. There's Healthami, Mimiu, Sonomi, Mogogo, and Morin. Through the app, you can check their mood and even read their personal diary, which makes the companionship feel incredibly genuine. By giving each iMuchi a unique, evolving personality and a diary you can peek into, the tech totally bridges the gap between a fun gadget and a real emotional partner. It's just a brilliant example of how AI can be engineered for empathy and comfort, not just crunching numbers.
Section 3. The network powering AI.
Now, none of these amazing consumer experiences happen by magic. They require a revolutionary upgrade to the networks. At MWC Barcelona 2026, ZTE rolled out some seriously dense telecom infrastructure updates, proving that if you want a seamless AI agent on your phone, you absolutely must have an exceptionally robust, autonomous network behind it. Working with China Mobile, they launched GigaMomo to unlock 10 times the network capacity. 10 times. They introduced AR-RAN and AirCore to ensure network stability for this new AI era. They're even applying agentic AI to the network itself with Level 4 autonomous networks, so the telecom infrastructure essentially runs on autopilot, just like your phone. And crucially, their 5G Advanced, or 5GA, solutions are laying the very foundation for multi-robot collaboration.
Section 4. The Agentic Hardware Horizon.
With those 5G advanced networks firmly in place, we are seeing the ultimate convergence of AI hardware, as showcased at WAIC 2026. Our interaction is pushing way beyond autonomous screens and moving directly into physical robotic agents and neural integration. Think about it. On one hand, you have the Nubia Navix Ultra totally perfecting our digital workflows. And on the other hand, WAIC featured the debut of BrainCo, which is the world's first integrated brain-to-robot AI R&D platform. This means we aren't just going to be speaking to our AI agents. Very soon, we'll be interfacing with robotic agents directly from our neural pathways, all supported by that massive high-capacity infrastructure we just talked about. So I'll leave you with that provocative thought as we wrap up today's explainer. When your phone is managing your schedule faster and better than you can, when your cloud-connected pet is regulating your stress levels, and when the networks are autonomously healing themselves to keep the robots collaborating, we are truly entering an era of human-agent synergy. The devices are finally working for us, but, they're kind of doing it entirely on their own terms. Thanks so much for joining me for this deep dive into ZTE's AI for All strategy.